Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualties.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, cat.
That you, Smirnov?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
How long have I been sleeping?
I just got here. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Who is that? Can we trust him?
I know how to pick my men, John. You? I'm not so sure. You promised me you wouldn't intervene.
Maybe I should refrain from making promises.
Maybe I should refrain from giving you information. Anyway, what's done is done. When exactly did you realize that he killed
Some
Dunn?
respect on our name. Come on, John. We got this, John.
Out of sheer curiosity, I'm a cop after all.
To be honest, I'm not so sure Yale killed anyone.
How about the motive? Any ideas?
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
Don't go too soft down. She's alive. Be nice to her. She's been through enough.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
Sleeping won't help. Won't she?
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
Right.
For your sake. I
A
hope
lot
I'm
more
wrong.
bruises. Yeah. 2 eyes
You're in
went to
charge
shit
now,
after
officer.
this.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are...
Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me.
let's just say I got lucky.
Let's get to the bottom of this goofball. Bald ass skeleton. Exoskeleton, whatever the fuck
We,
them skins
as a
is.
society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real
Right.
problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that
The hard body.
distrust. that it's natural and well-founded.
Dr. Palmer. Interesting.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many
Will
questions.
this have long-term effects on his health? Will he be ready to fight in 2 weeks?
Will this have long-term effects on his health?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
He'll confirm heart attack. Yeah. Dr. Palmer suggests that Yale rest after his heart attack. When they let you smoke in the building.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
Go to sleep then, pussy.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift.
Look all sad, this bitch ass.
He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure,
Hiding
unadulterated rage.
Well, that too. He definitely attacked you from the rip. And fist balled up
He's clenching his fist.
like you want
A
to
sign
fight
of
you.
contained anger. Clenched fist. Fast heart rate. Fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see
really.
me, but
Saved your life, you have to put up with me.
I'm afraid you'll just have to put up with me.
For now. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase.
Why did you kill Dunn?
Who killed Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
Dunn wanted to cause the fight. That was too short to hang himself.
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that.
It's true? He was murdered.
Yeah, bro.
I know Dunn threatened to call off the fight. Why?
How do you know that?
I'm a detective.
That was his anger talking. He never really meant it.
That doesn't matter. Why was he so mad at you? What did you do?
Nothing. Joe thought that I wasn't training hard enough. That I was going to lose.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you.
Didn't kill Joe.
The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and
Dumb.
planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide.
Choking this bitch.
But he also left
Dumb.
enough clues behind to make sure we
I
found
was
the
about to
true
pop
murderer.
the homeless boy.
Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also
Sonya.
happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
Murder had it all carefully planned out.
What about Sonya Dunn?
Sonya? I
Yeah.
doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
I keep forgetting that.
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager, or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. that Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy. Maybe it was... What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind.
So why would you give me that shit? I'm like, why would it be my boy?
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted in that.
Man.
Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiami.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
Blacksad. I think I owe you an, You know, my father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction.
Well, that's your
Now
gun.
that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
Alright, well, let's do my job. You're welcome.
You're welcome.
The clothes. Getting a little cold now. I gotta take this blanket. Go and rest, my baby. I gotta warm up like you over there. Ooh, I feel better now. Come on. There we go. My mouth. You know I love you, kid.
The number
Somebody's
of cigarette
dead.
butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn. The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person. Ugh.
Your shoes smell like a dead man. Sturdy. Pink can. Dr. Palmer suggested Yale rest after his heart attack. Uncle Dunn's murderer had it all carefully planned out. Yeah, it's all dead, man. Is somebody still trying to frame him? Was they his boots? Except when I fight back when he was a kid. Who do the footprints at the gym belong to?
No, the footprints don't match. If Yale killed Dunn, he did it without stepping in the paint, or in different shoes.
I don't know. I'm gonna have to come back to this.